You know, at barely 15 years old, my first proper job was in a record shop, a real one. Not just sitting on the till, but expected to know my stuff, as a great chef would know his ingredients. Now, in our shop, we sold a lot of what I'm frankly calling black music. ZZ Hill, Ohio Players, Luther Ingram. Talk about your labour of love. It is possible that R&B albums run deeper than any other sounds committed to wax. And I'm joined by vinyl freak, soul man and club DJ since before George Clinton reached for his hair colour. There's Trevor Nelson. Over there with a voice to die for and then a back catalogue to resurrect the spirit. She's surely Britain's finest soul and gospel singer. Here's Misha Paris. And also, Motown aficionado, vinyl archivist, selfless seeker of the dance floor groove. Oh, and now pretty boy big shot international film star, Martin Freeman. Hello. Martin, welcome everyone. Little settling question. What would you say is the first R&B album you bought with your own money?
Oh. Own money. OK, I went into Our Price Records.
Yep.
And I bought, this is no lie, Roy Ayers' Lifeline album.
OK. With
that brilliant track Running Away on it. Went home, it was shrink-wrapped, opened the shrink-wrap, all excited. Out popped a country and western album. Ran back to the shop on a 73 bus, didn't run back, got up on the 73 bus, and I had none left. So I got the best of Earth, Wind and Fire.
OK, all right.
I thought was a great
the red one.
The red one.
Yeah.
The best of Earth, Wind and
Misha,
Fire.
yours?
Well, my very, very first record with my own money, my pocket money that I saved up, was Tom Brown, Funkin' for Jamaica.
Oh!
And I can't tell you, that record, I wore it out.
Yeah.
I mean, played it till it was warped, twisted, scratched, everything.
When them first two trumpet notes come in, you're gone.
Gone.
Solid gone.
Yeah, amazing.
Martin?
On the R&B side of things, it would have been Beggar's Banquet Records in Kingston. 20 Motown 20 mod classics with a big target on the front.
Yeah.
So all sort of Motown records from 63, 64.
Of course.
That the original mods would have been digging, yeah.
Yeah, it would have been. Probably the same as you, but Motown Chartbusters Volume 3 with that cover that kind of was like a starburst. It was all silver.
It
was silver.
Yeah, I've got... That's brilliant.
There's a lot, and also
record, yeah.
What is Soul? There's a lot to be said for those old Atlantic and Motown compilations.
Yes.
The term R&B can mean different things to different generations, and thus leads to brusque language sometimes, fruity dancing, and strange looks.
A good evening. Do not attempt to adjust your radio. There is nothing wrong. We have taken control as to bring you this special show. We will return it to you as soon as you are grooving.
So what is rhythm and blues? Is it the result of some kind of musical alchemy which combines rhythm and emotion and filters it through the African-American experience? Some say mojo. Well, if it is, it's in the soulful sound of Aretha Franklin. It's in B.B. King's guitar, Lucille. And Stevie Wonder gives it off in waves.
Oh, man, you talking about funk.
And Boots is quite right to use the F word when describing it. Prince screams it. R&B artists have produced some of the most wonderfully pleasurable, innovative and inspirational albums of the last 50 years. Brother Ray and his seminal song, What Did I Say, kicked off a golden age of R&B. And with his album Let's Get It On, distant lover Marvin Gaye seemed to refine it to perfection. The Church of R&B astonished and seduced millions all over the world through continual reinvention.
Thinking of a master plan. This ain't nothing but sweat inside my hands.
And in this church, the hymn book was the vinyl LP. Trevor, what do you reckon? Can you define it? It's a slippery old concept saying anything comes under an umbrella, but it seems to me R&B can actually have parameters. Do you reckon?
I think it's all of the above on that clip. All of that, from even Jimi Hendrix to Prince to Michael Jackson to hip-hop. But when I remember going on Radio 1, my first show, and I said, I used the term R&B because Americans have never stopped using it. We didn't,
No.
in the 90s, we'd like to say soul or swing beat or something. We
Soul
didn't
music,
say
yeah.
R&B in this country
Soul,
that
yeah.
much. And so I got all these angry letters. I played the Fugees Killing Me Softly. That's not R&B. That's blasphemy. You know, and that sort of thing. And I thought, this is going to be awkward because there is a whole generation, every generation
Yeah.
treats that term differently, I believe.